Did you collect taxes from traders yesterday?
Yes, of course, my lord.
Why didn't you submit the accounts to me yesterday?
I was just double checking it all, my lord.
I'm running an administration here. Where is the money going to come from?
Don't worry, my lord. We have taxes collected from markets.
Before big cities and towns came up, people put all importance and manpower into agricultural work because growing food was the most important activity to sustain communities. But later, non-agricultural activities like pottery, weaving, construction, sugar making were taking place in temple towns and administrative centers. People in these urban centers were not growing food, so they had to buy it from the farmers. And farmers stayed in villages. Also, farmers needed pots, clothes, and tools. Buyers and sellers had to meet and exchange their products. To cater to all these requirements, many small towns emerged around the urban centers. In all likelihood, they were large villages before turning into small towns. A lot of markets were set up in these small towns. These markets were called mandapikas. Here, goods were put up for sale by farmers, potters, artisans, weavers, and metalsmiths. Later, Hottas or street markets were set up by people. The shops were lined up one after the other. As the sellers specialized in their own products, you would find Hottas for specific things like potters, oil pressers, sugar makers, toddy makers, smiths, stonemasons, etc. Traders who operated in these markets either lived in a single town or moved from one place to another. People who wanted to buy things often traveled from far and near to buy products. Horses, pepper, camphor, saffron, and betel nuts were some of the products that were in high demand in these markets between the 13th and 16th centuries. Now, you might be wondering if all these activities were happening smoothly without the intervention of samantas and kings. Ha! Of course not. Samantas often wished to poke their noses in everything. They were always in search of opportunities to tax people and raise money. I mean, that's their job. They had to maintain their kingdoms. And they had a great opportunity to collect taxes in these markets. So the Samantas made good use of the opportunity. They levied taxes on items that were traded by merchants. Sometimes the right to collect taxes was handed over by the Samantas to temples. These rights were often recorded in inscriptions, some of which have survived till today. A 10th century inscription from Rajasthan, which was studied by archaeologists, revealed some insights into the goods that were taxed by rulers. According to the inscription, taxes were levied on products like sugar, jaggery, dyes, areca nuts, butter, cloth, coconut, and sesame oil. Taxes were levied on metal traders, on cattle fodder, and grains. In exchange for the taxes, the rulers were expected to protect the traders from bandits and thieves. The rulers invested taxes in maintaining the markets and appointed security personnel to guard the well-known trading routes in their kingdom. Some of the taxes were collected in cash, while others were collected in kind. What does collected in kind mean? Well, payment in kind means a transaction where a person pays through products or things equivalent in monetary value. Assume that I owe you 5 rupees. Instead of giving you 5 rupees, I can give you a chocolate that is worth 5 rupees. If you want it, of course. That is an example for payment in kind. Anyway, some of these taxing practices have been carried on to the modern world as well. We pay the government taxes using money, and the government pays us back in kind by building facilities and providing security. It's a good idea, isn't it? I think it is, as long as the rulers don't charge too much tax.
If you like this video and want to watch many more amazing videos like these, like and subscribe to our channel now.